Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeppelin, and this is just a quick video I wanted to make and put actually on my YouTube to thank you all for 100 subscribers. I know 100 subscribers may not seem like much in today's YouTube climate, and I'm far away from where I hope to be in the future with YouTube. I felt like it was just right to say, thank you for the 100 of you that subscribed. This YouTube journey so far has been a stunted one, I think would be the right word to say. I've got so many other things going on at the moment. I've got college work, which is really holding me back from putting all my efforts into YouTube at the moment. But I wanted to make this video to thank people for the support that I have received throughout the short time that I've been really going at this. And for this video, I want to give a brief summary of my YouTube journey to this date. I know it may seem like it isn't much of a journey so far, but I always said to myself when I started doing YouTube, I wanted to sort of document how I'm feeling throughout the journey. And so in case if I ever do make it, quote unquote make it, that there will be videos out there for you to see and for me to look back on of my journey and what things I was doing at different stages in my YouTube and Twitch and general social media growth. So pretty much I started thinking to myself that I really wanted to do YouTube at around January 2020. I hadn't started for a long time. As you know, I for anyone who's been around from the beginning of when I started going full-time at trying to create content, that was around mid-August, early September time that I really began to give it a push on Twitch, at least anyway. But I had the idea to myself that I eventually want to give this a proper go at around January 2020. That's when I think I created my Twitter, my Instagram, all in the hopes that eventually they will be used when I decide to really push for this. I had channels before I started the Zeppelin channel, which it was an alright channel. There wasn't much going on it. I ended up having 30-40 subscribers, and I binned the channel off because it just wasn't my thing, and I wasn't enjoying it as much at the time. And the actual Zeppelin channel had videos on it before the ones that you're seeing now. Back from around 2018, they had like Fortnite videos and really basic, crappy enough reviews. But when I kind of stopped doing that for about 6 months and I looked back at those videos, I realized they're not the type of videos that I want on this channel. So I got rid of them and started from scratch in around August, September time. I can't remember exactly when my first video went out, but I know that I had started recording and prepping equipment in early August. Ultimately, I would have to say that the key to my growth on YouTube, or the growth that I've had throughout the course of these few months, has been down to the support of individuals. And I know that's what it always is, but when you get to a certain level, there's just a certain amount of growth always happening, provided you're making content. You're always going to have maybe 50 to 100 subscribers a day, at least, once you're on that level of a couple of thousand. But what I've found is really working for this level of YouTube so far is really just finding communities and people that you get on with, finding people to play with, and just interacting with individuals and hoping that those individuals will take a liking to you and what you do. Now, I'm not saying that you should go forward and fake being a good friend or any fakeness towards individuals. Go towards individuals that you have an interest in and individuals that will have an interest back. It's essentially just as awkward almost as finding friends, but doing it online and hoping that they just like your content as much as maybe you like their content, or even if you're not a fan of their content, still showing support as a friend and as a member of a community. Like the people that I've met throughout the past 2 months have shown me so much support. Some of them that I've known on and off for years, some that I've newly met, where I just went, look, I want to take this seriously. I'm realistic about the likelihood of it succeeding, but this is important to me and I want to do well at it. And the support that I've received from those people has been beyond what I thought I would get, and being told, that I have potential being told I have potential in something that I'm really passionate about it means more. And I think that's something like this YouTube journey has been very important to me so far, is that this has been a mental health journey for me as well, for a lot of personal things going on in my life that maybe, I think, as I said before in a video, I will maybe address at a later date. But for now, it's not the time. But there has been such a freeing aspect to doing YouTube and meeting these people and working towards something that I really would want for myself. You know, it's a reason to get out of bed in the morning, and it's a reason to feel proud in myself rather than seeking other people to be proud of what I'm doing. I am happy doing what I'm doing, and there's still a lot of things that, you know, prevent me at the moment from pushing towards this as much as I want to, but it has been brilliant for my mental health so far, and I can only really see it getting better. Don't get me wrong, learning how to do all the things in relation to Twitch and YouTube is a struggle, and it's difficult, but it's in that difficulty that I feel that it's worthwhile, which is giving me, like, it's the stress of it that is giving me happiness, if that makes sense, because it's a good stress. It's a stress where I really feel like I want the rewards from that stress. And throughout my YouTube journey so far, I've just been talking to people. I've been sharing my stuff around. I've been trying to be enthusiastic, no toxicity whatsoever. And this goes out to a lot of people. You know the people. Call of Duty players are mental for it. Don't be salty towards people, regardless of maybe the state that you are in or how you feel about people. Just be nice. Honestly, the niceness, like, even if you're not feeling particularly nice a certain day, just be kind. Be a good person. Be a respectable person on the platform. Be professional. There's a level of professionalness. It's not a word, I know, but there's a level of that to what the YouTube game is, and you gotta be a good person. Work hard and be a good person. And I know I'm in the early stages yet, but you will get to where I am by simply doing those two things. And being happy with what you're doing is also very important. And if it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. But if it does make you happy and you're willing to put the work in, go for it, because it's pretty fun. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for 100 subscribers and over 160 followers on Twitch. I'm blown away. I'm blown away by the support I've received so far, and I hope to receive more going forward, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.